Natasha! Oleg! Hope you didn't have to wait too long.
We did it!
Oh, it's them.
You kids move fast. By the look on your faces, I assume you come bearing good news?
Mm-hmm. You bet. You might not believe this, but we summoned up all our strength, and then...
Let me tell the story. Or Dan Hong.
Maybe he should do the talking. I'm no good at serious stuff. I'll probably say something I'll regret.
That's me too, though. I'm not good with serious stuff, and sometimes I'm scared I might say something I will regret. I mean, I'm very good at talking about things, but sometimes I think things more clearer after, and I'm contemplating more about the things I say the next time. Anyway, doesn't matter. The Guardian sacrificed herself to steal the Stellaron.
We were there at the fight. We witnessed everything.
Sacrificed herself, huh? Sure, yeah, that's the whole story.
She can't keep it in her pants.
Kokolia. In order to save Belobog, she... I see.
So the massive tremors we felt earlier were a result of the battle, right?
Yes, it was a hard-won victory.
Thank you. I can't even imagine what you've been through up there. I'm just glad everything turned out all right.
You were there, actually, in my party, but sure.
What about Zila?
I'm sorry to say this, Natasha, but Zila is with Bronya.
Don't worry, she's all right. It took a big toll on Bronya, so Zila took her over to the guards.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you're all okay.
Now that Kokolia's no more, I guess our Silvermane girl is about to become the next Supreme Guardian? She sees things through and doesn't go back on her word. The Underworld will thrive again under her watch.
It will.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we brought you a message from Bronya. The blockade will soon be lifted. The people of the Underworld will breathe freely.
Breathe freely. That's been our wish all along.
Ooh.
March, Donhung, and you, can I ask for your help again? I want to get this news out to everyone. It'll lift their spirits and bring them hope.
Count us in. I can't wait to see their faces.
Thank you. Choose whoever you like. Wildfire will take care of the rest.
Do you want to do the honors?
Yes. Telling the moles about the victory.
Aww. Oh. Uh-huh. What's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything?
Oh no, they love it down here. They don't want to go out.
Hook. Julian.
What? I pressed something. I didn't see what it was.
Hey! Wipe your tears, Julian. You're second in command. No crying in front of grown-ups.
Why are they crying?
You three, listen up. Starting from today, you are the mole's #1 rivals.
Jesus.
Rivals? Why the heck are we rivals now? What are you talking about?
Oh, they wanted to save the Underworld. And we did it before that.
Hook and Julian always wanted to defeat the villains on the surface and take back our homeland.
Now everything makes sense. Why they're crying instead of freaking be excited they're getting out of there.
But it sounds like you grown-ups just stole their thunder, so...
Oh, I'm sorry I rescued you from the Stellaron and... Anyway, let's just...
You think we're gonna accept defeat just like that? One day, the moles will be the heroes of the Underworld and the Overworld. Then everyone will sit and...
Sit down and shut up. Sit up and take notice.
Yeah, sit up and take notice. I would have figured it out myself. I didn't need you to remind me.
I'm looking at the cute shoes. Well, I don't know if they're called shoes or boots of Hook. They're so adorable.
You have visitors, Clara.
Hello.
Oh, it's the variables.
Oh god. Another nickname for the collection. Nice haircut, Svarog.
Are you trying to start another fight?
Did you see the smirk I had? The freaking attitude.
There was a huge shaking just now coming up through the ground. Mr. Svarog said it must have been...
Recalculating. Conclusion. Engine of creation. 97.66% probability.
Uh-huh. Any other secret weapons you'd like to tell us about? Old friend of yours?
The engine of creation was an immense construction machine created by the architects. It was not built to fight.
Hmm.
Well, whatever. We won. Thanks to that giant robot, we were finally able to take care of the Stellaron. And Bronya made a promise. The Underworld and the Overworld will soon be reunited.
Exactly.
Which means that you, Svarog, you won't have to worry about preserving the Underworld for the time being.
March, everyone, thank you so much. I wasn't sure you guys would be able to do it, but now... Mr. Svarog, what do you say? You guys said you were travelers from other worlds, right? I want to be just like you.
Really?
One day, I'm gonna go traveling to faraway places and make new friends.
Your future is yours to decide. Exactly.
Calculation result. Update. Mission number 0001. Preserve the Underworld.
Complete.
Complete.
Oh, that's so cute.
You made it. I thought you were about to miss out on a moment of history.
No way. I helped forge this moment of history. I will be there for it. I want to see everyone's smiles and happy faces.
No way! After all our hard work, how could we miss out on the final celebration, right?
Look at me agreeing with March. I'll go sit at the children's table. The smell of freedom's in the air.
I smell it too. For Oleg and I, not to mention the other adults, reopening the passageway means rediscovering old ways of living. Return to normality. Survival is no longer the top of the agenda. But for the children who were born into this era, who grew up in this isolation, this will be a new life altogether. Once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation and isolation. Those of us whose childhoods were marred by tragedy, we must strive to do better for the next generation.
That is a saying that I wish in real life people would also strive to follow. It's important to think of the future generations.
Whoa! Look at the big blue ceiling!
This is... Ooh. I would love to have that as my... If there's somewhere a wallpaper of this, I would love to have that. Freedom!
That's not a ceiling, Hook. That's the sky.
The cutest.
So this is The Overworld? The air here smells different.
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. Take a deep breath, children. This is what freedom tastes like. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years. We've been through a lot, Natasha.
You're right, Oleg. It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was filled with everything I wanted to do on the surface. But now, I just want to sit down, zone out, and watch the people coming and going. And let the day just pass me by.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha. We earned it.
I wouldn't say it's very peaceful, but it is what they needed. And we did this. We did it.
It's Japar! Is he here to meet us?
No.
He's still on duty. He must have recovered quickly.
Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. I wasn't even prepared for this. Oh god. Okay, wait. I wasn't even prepared for this meeting. Wait, let me fix myself up. I look like a mess. Actually, there is one more thing I want to do before I speak to him. This. I'm just gonna keep this. So, hi.
Welcome back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Hey.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us that on this planet.
Yeah, where did you learn that word?
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly.
Oh.
Outsiders is hardly fitting anymore. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. I should have trusted Serval's judgment.
Ha! Didn't expect to get wrecked, huh? I would never say that. Or would I? Maybe this is like the flirty way of the main character to, you know, talk to him. But is it flirty or is it just awful? It's... Can it be both? Like, flirty and awful? And by the way I say flirty, I don't mean in the horrible raw way it sounds. I mean in the way that, like, you know, haha, I beat you like so hard. You don't stand a chance against me, ha ha ha. I'm gonna say it, cause I'm gonna see how good I am with flirting.
You are excellent fighters. I'd love to have you provide training for the guards, but I know you have places to be.
He's so sweet. He completely ignored the awfulness of my sentence and he transformed it into an actual grown-up conversation. See?
Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass on her invitation to you.
Cool.
Huh? That's sooner than I expected. Is she well enough to...
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on delivering the speech as soon as possible. She wants the people to understand what happened.
People of Belobog, hear me! Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700 years of suffering, and in the process, she paid the ultimate price. The sacrifice of Kokolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die away, and the offensives of our Silvermane Guards will begin to contain the Fragmentum's advance. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Supreme Guardian told me her greatest regret. The order to seal off the Underworld from the Overworld. With the passage of time,
She gradually came to realize the consequences of that decision. Although tortured with guilt, she could not undo the damage.
She's straight up lying, but you know, she said she would, and it's her choice.
In her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog. Overworlders and Underworlders must embrace the dawn of a new age. Together. People of the Underworld, I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality of your decade of suffering. But I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, Belobog will not recover its former glory. And the seed of civilization will not be preserved. And on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to a few guests of the city.
I wonder who.
Most of you were not aware of their arrival. But it is thanks to them that our world now flourishes with hope.
This is amazing. Also, where is Zila? But yeah, this is amazing. We went on this world and we literally changed, like, everything. But in the good way. In a very good way.
They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget to look up into the sky. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilo 6, will no longer be alone among the stars.
Damn. And there's Zila too. Ah.
But before we accomplish that goal, I humbly ask you to follow me into the future. I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog, hereby take my oath.
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya! Long live Belobog! Bronya, we're back!
March, Don Hung, and you. It's wonderful you made it to the address. My mother, she tried to force the voice of the Stellaron into my head. It was a terrible feeling. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
Well, we did. And we changed the course of Belobog.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that in front of a huge crowd, I'd be shaking head to toe.
I'm shaking head to toe with most of the one-liners she throws sometimes.
It was all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March.
I think she will have an even more tragic story than you, Bronya, but we'll see. The part about persevering the state of civilization is real.
I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope. Though the Stellaron is sealed, we won't be able to reverse the damage immediately.
Because the Stellaron has been... all this situation has been for so many years that... Yeah. Stellarons are terrible things. Literally has one inside him right now, talking to her. Sorry, we promise you.
No need for apologies. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more.
We did.
Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its own people. We will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years, the children of Yarilo 6 will look up to the sky with hope in their hearts. So long, my friends. May the preservation bless your journey.
It has already blessed us, you know?
Congrats! That was one heck of a first trailblazing expedition.
It was. It was pretty big.
Worth celebrating, I'd say.
Really? Dan Hong? You suggest that? On a scale from 1 to 5, how would you rate this journey?
2.5.
That's me and my friends whenever like I get overly excited about things and they are being realistic. But then again, is it really being realistic? Because the drama we went through, the fight, the final boss fight was incredible. Then again, maybe not for Dan Han because he didn't do much, but you know, I did everything there. But you know, no shade, because I like the character.
Who's there?
Oh,
Didn't your parents tell you to knock before?
of course Clara is gonna be at the workshop. Oh my god. They're putting all the characters from Underworld and Overworld together.
It's you three. Come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
How have you been, big brother? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Big brother? Has she ever called us Big Brother before? Because I don't remember this.
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
Okay.
We can sleep when we're back on the Express.
Actually, that makes more sense.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it?
Yes. Yes.
Come on. Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night.
Go to bed. Let's go to bed. The engine of creation, Cocolia, an ethereal outer space, the gaze of the preservation. Your fragmented memory of the battle forms a blurry and surreal montage. In the midst of this frantic tapestry of events, you see the moment Cocolia perished with a Stellaron. A strange voice speaks to you in a hushed tone. But the voice passes rapidly. You try to recall what you saw in those fleeting moments but find no trace. All of a sudden, you hear it again. A female voice in your ear.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Kafka, my beloved, I know that voice. When will you be playable?
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, huh? Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so. No! I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by.
Okay, so he's not what we think he is. Who is he talking to? There's one person that comes to mind now. The girl from the beginning we started, not Kafka, Silverwolf. For some reason I feel he could have been talking to her. But I don't know why. Is it because of the screen and because she was into the arcades? Because of her animations? I don't know.
Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kaski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call.
What? At the tavern? That doesn't sound very Silverwolf-like.
To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives?
Right? He did bring some joy.
You don't have to answer that.
Oh.
But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
Oh, he became so much more creepy. Well, he was never creepy, to be honest, but now he's just... What is he? A clown? Well, no, that's not a very good... there's no good argument for that. Even though I did make a clown picture of him with a nose. But, you know. That was because of his behavior.
We should be getting back to the express. Time to find March and Dawn home.
That was shocking. I'm really shocked. I don't know what to expect from this because I never thought Shampoo had something else going on. But now I think I'm kind of getting the vibes of what kind of character they're trying to show through him.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the Underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Ugh, forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look, Bronya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here. Even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
Nothing bad better happened to those two, I swear.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
They better be safe and sound forever.
Welcome home, you three.
They have a happy life and a happy future. And everything work out perfectly for them. Anyway. We're back.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
We're back.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
How would you rate my performance? Can I skip the next mission and get some rest? Piece of cake. Do I really want to say how would you rate my performance? How would you rate my performance?
I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Okay, she said solid, so I hope she means out of 5 and not out of 10 or 20. She's like, 5 stars. Solid 5 stars out of 100.
Get some rest on the express. Eurilo 6 was not an easy ride.
Okay, let's rest because this was exhausting.
Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Okay, let's.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing.
Is that the... It's like the shape of a whale, isn't it? Like the one we saw in the beginning when we left. The XIANZHOU? Ah! I didn't read it. Who are you?
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Huh?
I'll be there soon.
Okay, I have a lot of questions. First of all, he called him Yanqing, so I was reading it right, I think. No, forget about that. Not the guy with the white hair, the gray hair, the other one. I need this character right now in my team. I don't know if he's coming soon or whatever, but I need this character right now. The other character looks cool too, but this one with the dark aura and the evil smile. Damn, so cool. And Dan Hong knows this guy clearly. And he also had a nightmare about it.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting has officially begun.
It's happening. It's happening. Tell us.
Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
The 3 of us actually pulled it off, huh?
Yeah, but where's the third one?
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's KAFKA. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
That was literally out of nowhere. Literally out of nowhere. She also better be playable soon, cause I need her as well. Damn.
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
You're the one to tell that? Bronya was like half crying because of her mother's like demise, and you were like, oh, we're so good, we beat it, finally, we saved everyone, oh, what a perfect life we lead.
All around me are familiar faces.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you astral expressors and I are cut from the same cloth.
Oh.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Damn, those two are going at it. And what does she mean by, like, we're not about to get into bed? Is that a phrase? Like get into cahoots or, like, agreements or something? Like dealings? Because I've never heard of this phrase before in this kind of manner. Damn. The two goddesses going against each other.
Have you guys heard of the Luofu?
The XIANZHOU LUOFU? It belongs to the Hexa fleet of the XIANZHOU Alliance. We've heard of it.
XIANZHOU. I should learn how to pronounce everything correctly. XIANZHOU.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Luofu.
Oh my. A Stellaron burst?
An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
Is it unexpected though? Or did Elio warn you?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The XIANZHOU Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
The Alliance. The XIANZHOU Alliance.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the XIANZHOU is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Wait. So this guy is called Blade, and he's a companion of Kafka? And she wants us to release him. She wants us to get him out of there. They must have a good reason to have him there. Maybe because she was working with her, they caught him. But I feel he has done more than that, because he looked dangerous in that cutscene. He looks a bit like Dan Hong. I don't know if it's that expression that, like, you know, he reminds me a bit of Dan Hong.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst? Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
We should seal the Stellaron and help the XIANZHOU.
No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
Do they know how to handle it? We have handled it before.
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Luofu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers. You benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
This companion of yours, Blade, he'd perish too, right?
No comment.
She didn't like that.
Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Oh god. She made it personal.
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
I feel Himeko is gonna leave the whole voting to him, and she will say, whatever you want to do, we'll do it.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the XIANZHOU LUOFU, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the LUOFU, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us.
True.
So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the XIANZHOU. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, what am I supposed to do? Hands out.
Four against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the XIANZHOU.
Oh my god! March voted to go there, but Dan Heng was the one who didn't. Everything I said was wrong. Everything I said up to this point was wrong. Oh god. The smile! Didn't you say you were voting against? She heard about the people need help and she couldn't say no.
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
Oh, how soundly principled of you. I'll say that because it sounds more funny, like more... It's so cute.
All right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Dan Heng, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
Okay.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
We're getting Welt with us. Oh, I feel so much more safe now.
Destination XIANZHOU, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, how soundly principled of you. I'll say that because it sounds more funny, like more... It's so cute.
All right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Dan Heng, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
Okay.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
We're getting Weld with us. Oh, I feel so much more safe now.
Destination XIANZHOU, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wow, is that it?
Whoa! So that's a XIANZHOU ship? It looks even bigger than Eurilo 6!
Well...
For the XIANZHOU, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The XIANZHOU Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
He always gives off those vibes, though.
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in XIANZHOU territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Luofu Skyport. Starskin.
Oh no.
Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
The Stellaron has caused some issues. Is it stuck on repeat? Sounds like one of those automated customer service numbers.
Something's not right.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the XIANZHOU. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Yes, it is. Oh god! What is that face? And the sound effects.
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Did you get scared too, Dan Hong? Because I saw you earlier.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat. Ah, there we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the XIANZHOU LUOFU, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
It could be.
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Dan Hung here with me.
I don't wanna go. Trailblazers, assemble.
Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
Oh.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see.
Okay.
This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way?
God, she's offended. She was expecting a red carpet and like everyone be like, oh, it's March.
Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
At this point, I think it'd be creepy if we did see someone.
Huh. Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
You're pretty decisive.
That's Mr. Yang. This is child's play for him. He's dealt with all kinds of dangers before.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
I feel so good having him in the team.